So I started the process of looking into becoming a surrogate kind of as a joke in a way. My husband and I had decided that we were done having children, and I jokingly said to him, well, I could become a surrogate. Um, and that joke kind of turned into a curiosity, and that curiosity turned into a passion for me. I started the research. It took me about a full year to really research it properly the way that my husband and I wanted to. Um, and the more I researched, the more I realized that this is a real possibility for us and our family. Um, what started out as a way for me to be pregnant again kind of ended in a way for me to be able to help somebody else. And it was a really great way for me to give back.
Have you ever thought of becoming a surrogate mother but just didn't know where to start? In this video, we will give you an idea of who CSP is and how the surrogacy process works. Whether you're new to surrogacy and just looking for an overview, or you're an experienced surrogate mother looking for information about what makes our agency special, we've got you covered. First, I just want to talk a little bit about CSP and what sets us apart from other agencies. The Center for Surrogate Parenting, or CSP, is a world-renowned surrogacy agency with offices in Encino, California, Las Vegas, Nevada, and Annapolis, Maryland. We are proud to say that over 2,400 babies have been born through our program since we started. With over 37 years of experience, we're proud to help a wide variety of intended parents. We're also very proud of the fact that in 1989 we became the first agency to help a gay couple start a family through surrogacy. CSP was established because we strongly believe that intended parents who are ready and willing to take on the responsibility of parenthood deserve that opportunity. While we're the oldest and most established surrogacy agency, we have chosen not to become the largest. We keep our caseload manageable to ensure that all of our surrogate moms and intended parents receive the personalized attention that they deserve. So, to start right from the basics, let's talk about what a gestational carrier is. A gestational carrier is a woman who carries an embryo for her intended parent or parents, but is not biologically related to the child. The embryo is created using eggs and semen that belong to the intended parents or donors. The embryo is then implanted into the uterus of the gestational carrier, and she carries the pregnancy on their behalf. Many times, intended parents come to us as a last resort after a history of loss and heartache. In these cases, they have often been through multiple miscarriages and extensive medical treatment. In other cases, our intended parents may have medical conditions that do not allow them to safely carry a pregnancy, such as a heart condition or a loss of reproductive organs. In the case of gay couples, the need is obvious. Regardless of the reason why, CSP does require that all of our intended parents have a medical necessity for surrogacy before they are accepted into our program. Please be aware that not all surrogacy agencies require a medical necessity for their intended parents. While we do have surrogate coordinators and surrogate support groups throughout the country, in addition to our 3 offices, you do not have to live near any of them to be a surrogate mother in our program. We are proud to say that we have had surrogate mothers in every U.S. state where surrogacy is legally practiced. Travel will be provided for you when you visit your intended parent's IVF clinic for your medical screening and embryo transfer. You will be able to pick your own obstetrician who's local to you, so there's no need to worry about travel for your regular doctor's appointments or monitoring. We have surrogate mothers all over the country and employees in various time zones who are ready to assist you. Because IVF, or in vitro fertilization, is involved with a surrogate pregnancy, it's very important that we follow certain strict medical guidelines. All of our requirements are based on the guidelines provided to us by the reproductive endocrinologists who we work with and the ASRM, which is the American Society of Reproductive Medicine. These requirements include that you have already given birth to a child that you are currently raising. It's very important for us to know that you have safely carried at least one successful pregnancy in the past before you take the risk of carrying a pregnancy for someone else. You have to be a permanent resident of the United States or have a green card. You have to be between the ages of 21 and 42 for first-time surrogate moms. Please be aware that this requirement can have a little bit of flexibility for repeat surrogate moms. CSP requires our surrogates to be financially stable and not receiving any government assistance. While surrogate mothers are financially compensated, CSP's surrogate mothers are providing a labor of love. We are unable to accept candidates from certain states due to unfavorable surrogacy laws in these states. These states change based on current surrogacy laws, so check our website for more information. You must have a history of full-term, healthy pregnancies. You can't smoke cigarettes, use illegal drugs, or drink while pregnant. Basically, our intended parents are just looking for a caring woman who has a good medical history and is in a stable place in her life. Decisions on applications are always made on a case-by-case basis, so if you're unsure of your eligibility, feel free to call our main office and email us at SMInfo@creatingfamilies.com.
So I am currently on my second journey as a surrogate, and if I were to give any woman out there who is curious about surrogacy any advice, the first one would be that this is a time commitment. Really be prepared to commit yourself to this journey. There are no guarantees in any part of this process. So where it might have been easy for you to get pregnant with your own children, it might not be as easy as a surrogate. So take the time, talk to your family, talk to your extended family, because you're going to need a lot of support during this process. And like I said, have no expectations on time frame. You never know how long this process is going to take for you. Another piece of advice that I would give is this can take a toll on your body. You may have carried your pregnancies very easily and very well, but the medication and the pregnancy can take a toll on your body. I'm sure you've heard, and maybe you even know, that every pregnancy is different. IVF pregnancy and gestational surrogacy pregnancy is no different. So be prepared and have no expectations as far as how you're going to feel and how you're going to be. My last piece of advice is to be as open as possible. Be as open to the kind of couple that you want, the kind of relationship that you want with your couple. Keep in mind that they are trusting you with their greatest gift. And if you keep that in mind throughout the entire process, I think your journey will be a successful and a smooth one.
So, now that you have a better idea of who we are, we'd love to get to know who you are. Go to www.creatingfamilies.com/surrogate-mothers to apply today. When you fill out this initial form, you will hear from one of our case managers within a day or two. If you have questions, please reach out to us at 1-800-SURROGATE or at SMInfo@creatingfamilies.com. Sign up today to become a surrogate mother and become a part of a legacy that will impact a family for generations to come.